Swing and a miss. 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slinging it to first in time.
The batter, number 13. Second baseman.
Sacks. An all-star a season ago. Batting second in today's lineup. And he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. That one fouled off. Chris, nobody in the league has a better batting average than he does right now. And he boots it. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
He's got it. 2 down. 1 down. And here is Granny Sacks. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And it's caught for the out. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not Sacks with a mediocre showing in this one.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
One down. Granny Sacks. The next to hit for the Orioles. Sacks was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. Now he breaks his bat.
Find the ball, find the ball.
Flips it, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, Granny Sacks. Lined into right, and there's a hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning. So next to hit for Baltimore, Granny Sacks. On the ground, Lee. Out, and thank goodness the inning is at 2 aboard, 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Granny Sacks. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run across, coming home. The relay to the plate. Sacks had a great showing in the win. 3 hits and a couple of runs knocked in.
Oh, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
1 down. Granny Sacks digs in now. Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Sacks takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Second baseman, Granny. Set.
On a line out towards center. Meadows takes it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs. So 2 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Granny Sacks. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the Sacks stepping in now. 2-out RBI opportunity here.
A knock could be the gut punch that seals it. Pressure moment.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. In there safely.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot.
Sacks had a good day at the office. Drove in 3 runs on the day.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
Granny Sacks enters today top 3 in all-star voting at second. Every game he's showing why he's one of the Sacks digging in, big time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Singy. Otherwise it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boogie's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
In the air to left center, Rafaela on his way over. And there's 2 down. Sacks steps in. He's facing the kind of pitcher that makes hitters second guess themselves before they even step in the box.
Yeah, you got to be committed with every swing. The margin for error against a pitcher like this is razor thin.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there, and it gets into the seats. The 0-1. On the ground to short. Crawford throws to first in time. And that's the inning. Sacks digging in to get something started for this offense. That's the ask right now.
Yeah, you get on base, maybe things start rolling. Even a little noise can wake up the dugout.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Meyer grabs it on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Sacks steps in. Team's still looking for that first run today.
Yeah, this is where leadership shows up. Not just the big swings, but quality at bats.
Moran goes 6'1", 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Right back to him on the mound. The throw to first, and the leadoff man retired here. Sacks with a forgettable showing in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
And now here is Granny Sacks. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Lead runner around second. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And the 0-1. Foul ball there. Top of the 3rd, no score. Connect on the curveball, struck him out. Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground.
Come on, run it, run it.
Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Granny Sacks. 1 for 3. This one in the air, center field. Duran coming on, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Sacks with a forgettable showing in this one.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
Sacks digs in. He's had this pitcher's number. Fastball off speed. It hasn't mattered, Singy.
Yeah, you can tell he steps in with confidence. It's like he already knows the answer to the test.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. The Orioles looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Ball to strike. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And we're back here at Fenway Park. Granny Sacks up now. WAR doesn't lie, and this guy's value shows up everywhere, including on this graphic.
Yeah, Boog, he affects every phase of the game. You've got to have a guy like this on your roster.
And it's into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
That's out number 2. And next for the Orioles, Granny Sacks. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And it is out of here. His 12th of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 5-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Sacks now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Bieber pitching for the 20th time this season, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. On the ground right side, and that one handled over to first, and that is that. Sacks had a great showing in the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Sacks stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour on the black.
Yeah, Boog, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Pick it up.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Sacks in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And that is out of play. Sacks has been in the news a lot lately. Some trade rumors circulating. This one in the air right field. That gets down for a hit. And that's a one-out single.
Up next for the Orioles, the batter number 13, second baseman, Granny Sack.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball, that's out.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the fifth. Battling here as he fouls it away. And it remains 2-2. And swinging for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Out to center. And that is that. Man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Granny Sacks. Liner, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. Sacks played well enough in the win, collected 3 hits in the game.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Welcome from the home. And next for the Orioles, Granny Sacks. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
All right, that a boy.
Batting third.
Sacks locks in. Not the at-bat they were hoping for just now, so it's up to him with 2 outs.
Well, this guy's got the right mindset, Boog. Just needs to stay within himself and deliver.
On the ground to third.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come
They
on.
limit the damage here. Back here at Citi Field, leading off, Granny Sacks. On the ground to the left. Fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Granny Sack.
On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Sacks steps to the plate. They're trailing, but here's an opportunity to reel it in. RBI chance.
Yeah, Boog, chance to be the big fish right here. This is exactly who they want in a spot like this.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Binge under it. And there's 2 away. Sacks did well in the losing effort.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
One down.
Batting second,
Granny
the second baseman,
Sachs.
Granny
The next to hit for the
Sachs.
Orioles. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Oh, great grab on the dive. And very nicely done for the out.
Just love watching this guy do everything. Swing the bat and make great defensive plays just like that. Remember, he won the Platinum Glove in 2016. You know this guy's the real deal defensively.
Sachs swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Fouled off. He was late. The Orioles would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. Here's the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Stop. Tosses to first, and one away in the top of the third. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Out to short, Lindor. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So next to hit for Baltimore, Granny Sachs. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. The Mets trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
On the ground to short, Lindor. Over to stop for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Sachs, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's ripped into the outfield.
Going.
Fair ball.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Granny Sachs. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
That one ripped.
Come on,
and that's got
go,
extra
go.
bases written all over it. And it gets by him. Coming home. In to score from first. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. On the ground, Lindor whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Sachs stepping in. It's late, it's quiet, but here's a chance to make some noise with 2 gone.
Yeah, this is when rally hats get flipped, Boog. Let's see if he can twist this script.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
That boy, great job.
Sachs stepping in now. If he goes deep here, we may not see that helmet again until next series.
Yeah, might as well order the Gatorade shower now, Boog. This place would erupt.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
The 1-1. Sneaks through, base hit. In to score from third. And in the ninth, they take the lead. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered.
Sacks really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. A 3-hit performance, including 2 extra base knocks.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
One down. Granny Sacks digs in now. Popped up first base side. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that quickly 2 away. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Granny Sacks now at the plate.
Ball, that's in.
Sliced hard but foul. The 1-1. That one ripped but foul. The 1-2.
Ball, that's in.
Him swinging.
I'll see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Ball, 1.
Next one misses. Ball 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouls one off. 2-2. What a stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. American League making a move for a pinch hitter.
Number 11.
Michael Garcia.
Oh, great spot. He's looking at Well, I'm a little biased towards the American League, having spent my entire career on that side of things. But you got to tip your cap to the National League All-Stars today. They came out knowing that they had a tough opponent on the other side. They gave the fans a nice show, but they go back into the clubhouse with the W.